We're finally inside, and wow, I know that was long, but you're doing a great job. We have one last step to do, and this part is very important. Our kit actually goes over the edges, especially for the hood. So it's really important to do this edge prep. So we're going to start with the hood, and I'll walk you through what we're going to be doing for each of the panels, right? So we're going to be doing the hood, we're going to show you the fender, the mirror while we're there, and then the bumper. And we're going to show you what we need to do. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and open up the front. And once that's open, these edges right here is most likely going to be very, very dirty. We don't typically wash that area. So what we're going to be doing is you're going to grab your tack solution. And if you need a reminder, we typically do 800 ml with distilled water, and then we fill it up all the way to 1,000 ml with the alcohol provided in your kit. So this is going to be your tack solution, and that's going to have that alcohol to really, really clean out those edges. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to grab your microfiber and spraying some of that, and you're going to be grabbing the edges with your fingers and then just going down the edges like so. Especially that corner, really focus on that. And you can see immediately right here we got some dirt, right? And sometimes it gets dirty. So we're going to go around every single part of the edge, including the back. This is very, very important to do. And as you're going through that, you're going to be spraying more alcohol and making sure you're getting all those edges. And that's all you have to do for the hood. For the fender, you're going to be using a pink squeegee that's provided with your squeegee set as well. And this is called the little chizler. It's really nice. You want to wrap that squeegee right here with the microfiber, like so. And we're going to get the edges. And the reason why we get all these surrounding edges is because there might be some dirt buildup. So when you're spraying slip solution and other things around that area, it could potentially bring down the dirt and then eventually end up in your film. So this part's really important. We're going to start around the autopilot area. We're going to spray some tack solution in there, and you're just going to go around the edges just gently right there. You don't want to pop this out or anything like that. You're going to grab that, and you can see there's a little bit of dirt build up right there, and you're going to find a different part of the microfiber. And if the microfiber is super dirty, go ahead and switch it out and get a new one. We're going to do the same thing over here. Spray that and go right here near the door and go all the way down. And look at that grime. That's just from the side and the bottom as well. So that dirt buildup when you're working around the area can potentially go in your film. And this is why we're doing this. We're going to go ahead and do this edge right here. And this one's pretty easy access. And then lastly, that wasn't too dirty. We're going to go ahead and go in the inside right here as well. And honestly, you could actually leave the front open and then you could get more deeper inside there as well. We're also going to be focusing on this line and then headlight and all the edges. So we're going to continue to travel across the microfiber and go ahead and just push through. You don't have to go too hard. And then go around that area and really getting that edge. And then I got that. You can see there's a little bit of that dirt. Okay. And lastly, I'm going to just show you that one side. We're also going to clean this fender well area, right, the wheel well. And this is going to be the dirtiest section. You actually don't need the squeegee. I like doing that part last, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. Spray a good bit, and I start from the middle and get that. And then go all the way down, okay? And one thing to note is I'm actually not cleaning. If you have the opportunity, I will definitely clean that area, but we're not wrapping around the edges. However, again, this is just taking that precaution so that none of that dirt can go back to your film. So that pretty much sums it up for the fender, and we're gonna go straight into the mirror. For the mirror, it's pretty simple. We're gonna grab our pink squeegee again, find a clean part of your microfiber, spray more of your tack solution, and we're going to go under this area. Any dirt collected, we got. And then we're going to take it out of that and spray more tack solution. Just go ahead and go over that top edge as well. And those are the two main edges, and there's still a little bit of dirt. Those are the two main edges that you're going to be going for the mirror. And lastly, we got the bumper. And I showed you in the fender, we're going around all the edges. So I'm going to show you this half side, and you're going to repeat it on the other side as well. Before we get started though, just go ahead and inspect your microfiber. If it's dirty all around, make sure you get a brand new one, or maybe a little bit. It doesn't have to be a brand new one, but it just needs to make sure that there's not enough like massive dirts like that. So I'm going to find an area again, and we're going to go ahead and start with this edge. And it will be easier actually if you open up the frunk. So we can go ahead and do that. And before we do the squeegee technique, we're going to go ahead and spray into our microfiber, and we're going to go ahead and just get that edge right here. And you can see just by doing that, it's already phenomenally dirty. Even though we washed the car, it's really hard to get around that areas too. We already did this with the fender. And then we want to get around the headlight as well. So this is where the squeegee technique again comes into play. We'll go ahead and spray, and then go ahead and get under that. We also did that side as well. And then you want to get around the headlight area as well. So, sorry, the fog light, not the headlight. You do want to get around the headlight too though. So we got that clean, and that's how dirty that area is. And then after that, that's really the edges that you're going to be working on. But lastly, we're also going to get to the edge on the sides as well. So you notice that I did this area last as well, just like I did with the fender. I'm going to go ahead and spray some, and I'm going to focus on that real edge, and I'm going to go over it with my fingers, and then you can see how dirty that is. For the bumper piece, it actually doesn't go all the way around the edges, but again, we're minimizing the dirt and have the chance for it to go back to your film when you're actually installing. A couple other areas that you need to watch out for is you actually have the tow hook right here. You can go ahead and clean it. You're going to do the same thing just like you did with the pink squeegee, and you're going to go around that area as well. You can see there's a little bit of dirt. This area right in that front bumper bottom lip area, you're going to do the same thing with the squeegee. Spray that and just focus on that edge, and just try to really clean that area as well. And you can see there's a little bit of dirt as well. So this process is just, we're continuously minimizing the amount of dirt, and I can't stress that enough. I probably said it multiple times, but I do that on purpose because it's all about dirt control and contamination control. So that's pretty much it for edge prep. We are finally ready to go. Thank you guys so much for your patience, and I swear it's going to be worth it. Your Tesla is going to be protected, and let's get to the next part.